Howdy, y'all. The first chapter of my fantasy novel, Guardian of Innocence, is now available for free. Click the link in the description below and join me in an old-school good versus evil story where Cole Ares, a disillusioned mercenary, suddenly finds himself dropped into the middle of a destiny he never asked for as the protector of Jania Sarine, a blacksmith's daughter who may hold the answers to finally stopping a millennia-old threat to the world of Rosetta. Cole's perceptions of love, family, trust, loyalty, as well as his very beliefs in fate versus free will shall be tested as he struggles to keep Jania safe from the minions of the dreaded Zabor Tal, former champion of the gods and now ruler of the long-forgotten Yis Empire. Click the link below, enjoy the first chapter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and help it grow so that I can bring you the full story in the near future. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Howdy all, I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd, and today I'm coming to you with the third part in my video series covering the left-wing SJW assault, invasion of tabletop RPGs, what I consider the source of all gaming. It's where the creativity begins. It's where we first have our fun experiences going to other worlds and using our imaginations, and we develop that creative spark. In the previous videos, we covered the 2020 initial invasion, where they basically labeled tabletop RPG source material, Dungeons & Dragons to be the prime example, as inherently racist because of comparisons to real-world races, or how it's derogatory to this. There shouldn't be evil alignment. You can see, ridiculous, but it was successful because Wizards of the Coast, the current owners of Dungeons & Dragons, caved immediately, bent the knee, bent over, because they are woke themselves, and they changed their rules, and they reapplied it, and they've since destroyed it as a whole. Following video, we covered the fact that this idea of the new gaming, the new Wizards of the Coast, the new Dungeons & Dragons was pushed via shill media vehicles, whether it be a website or a channel. They pushed it, telling you how to play the game, because in their minds, you have to be told how to do something. There is no such thing as freedom of thought, freedom of will, creativity. These people don't understand creativity. They have to ground everything in the real world because they are soulless creatures. They don't have fun, they don't have real emotions, and they hate everything. They just want to control. They want to control how you think. So it's a sad thing that they have created a tabletop generation of children that are getting into this and being told how to do something. Part of the fun is only being limited by your own imagination. It's not about making the best. It's about having fun and making something that you want to play with. So where are we going today? Today, this is the cap on their assault. Because let's be honest, if you're a normie, you pay attention to what airhead celebrities have to say, what fake talking head personalities tell you is the cool thing to do, how to do it. Oh, look, isn't this hip and cool? And normies rely on that because they just go about their daily lives. Once in a while, they'll check in on something and they'll think, oh, this is what's going on in this area of hobbies that I'm not really interested in, but maybe I'll check this out or watch this, and maybe my kids might be interested, so maybe I'll show it to them. Fake celeb gamers. Don't listen to them. That's today's video. Do not listen to these talking heads because they hate you. And that's the core of this point today, the fact that you have these fake celebrity gamers who actually hate real gamers. They hate it because the real gamers push back. They give them crap. They test their knowledge. And they don't like it when they're tested because that requires going off script. That requires free thought. And these people don't have free thought. What are we talking about? Let's start with this. One of the chief fake gamers of the past several years. One, Mr. Sarah Michelle Gellar himself, Freddy Prince Jr. has an active YouTube channel. Geghead. Whatever it means, I've heard what it means, doesn't matter. It's retarded. It's stupid. And he is afraid of real gamers because you notice here, you can't see the subscriber count. You can't generally comment on some videos. and he rarely posts. But when he does, what does he do? You can see it here. He hosts tabletop gaming stuff to pretend he's a real gamer, and his buddies are real gamers. Don't believe it, because Freddy Prince Jr. hates you. Remember when he hated Star Wars fans? He hates actual fans of things. Freddy Prince Jr. responds to Star Wars criticism, calls critics dildos. That's Freddy Prince Jr. He doesn't like actual fans of stuff. So don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. But people might listen to him because he is a star. And that's the danger of this. This is why I'm talking about this as the cap on their initiative to sell the new generation of tabletop gaming. Because they're going to come out, I'm going to show you more examples of sources and stars that look like they're friendly to you. But who they're working with, and in some cases who they are not real. They hate you. They hate the things they talk about. And that's, again, the danger. As I said, the people will come along and think for the first time that these are the people who are the ambassadors of tabletop gaming. That if we do it like that, we're going to do it right. And that's the danger. They're not talking to real gamers like me, real gamers like people that I know, people that I've played with for decades. They're not talking to us, they're listening to us. So there's the danger. The new narrative, one of my favorite words, the narrative, that this is how you game. This is how you game. You do it in this nice structured order where everything's decided for you and your adventure is all planned out. There's no freedom of will. You're simply going through the motions. And it's apparent. It's so apparent. G4 TV. G4 TV is in the news lately. When you're watching this video at this time of the making of this series, G4 is in the news because of their attacks on their fans, because of their hyper politically charged rhetoric, their ideology, their narrative that gamers are phobe, misogynist, whatever. Choose your term, but they hate you. But here is what they've done for a while now. Throughout 2021, they had their D&D live stream on their G4 TV channel. And they got known entities like Jack Black, Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes. But we're really going to focus on Kevin Smith in this section. Let's go. More people. Well, here's people I don't really know. Tyler Breeze. Well, we know Tyler Breeze. Ember Moon. Xavier Woods. These are famous wrestlers. People that, you're a wrestling fan? Look, these wrestlers play D&D. Isn't that cool? Let's keep going. Adam Sessler. One of the, basically, people who runs G4. We're going to get to him in a minute. What else we got here? Patton Oswalt. We know Patton Oswalt is an epic TDS piece of crap. Turns on his friends like Dave Chappelle at a moment's notice so he can virtue signal and get his woke backpack points. What else we got? I don't know any of these. Seth. Well, we like Seth Green. Seth Green has proven that he is a real gamer. He doesn't shoot his mouth off, but still, he's a low-tier guy. He does a lot of voice work these days. Anyway, there's just an example. But we're really going to focus on the likes of Kevin Smith. What is Kevin Smith famous for in the past year? The destruction of Masters of the Universe. Go check out my reviews of Masters of the Universe, Revelations Part 1 and 2, and how Kevin Smith lied. How Kevin Smith treated that franchise. Said he was a fan, but in fact, he wasn't a fan. Destroyed it. All for his woke agenda narrative points. So they're going to, remember, Kevin Smith was once upon a time the ambassador to nerds. He was one of us. He was out there. Frankly, I never thought he was one of us. He was always fake. He was always a liar. He was never a real nerd. He just pretended because he always wanted to sit at the cool kids' table and be told, hey, Kevin, you want to have sex with this cheerleader right here? Because now that you're at the cool kids' table, she'll spread her legs for you. That's all Kevin Smith was ever about. Access, acceptance, and being fake. So here he is promoted as a real gamer on G4 TV. And people who still don't understand who and what Kevin Smith is might say, oh man, Kevin Smith, I remember. He's a super nerd who was able to get into Hollywood and be the bridge Well, if he's playing D&D like this, maybe I'll play D&D like that too. Maybe my kids should play like that. As I said, that's the cap to the vehicle, to the new generation of tabletop gamers, to show them this is how you do it, because Kevin Smith does it like that. But G4 is the ultimate villain in this, because they are the one giving the platform, because they are a platform. As you may well know, if you've covered this, if you've watched it in the news lately, they hate real gamers. It started when this lovely harpy accused gamers, we're talking video gamers, but we're going to say tabletop gamers, because G4 TV, as you can see, every week they have a D&D TV show. Well, we call it a TV show. I call it YouTube TV. They have a D&D stream. And they bring on fake gamers, fake nerds like Kevin Smith, possibly like Jack Black. Jason Mewes, he just wants attention. He's Kevin Smith's leech. He's a parasite on Kevin Smith. But you see, look here, boom, boom, boom. They've been doing this for months. It goes on and on. They have their D&D streams. So they are full gaming promotion, not just video games. So when this lovely harpy calls all of us names, says we're this and that, they hate us. They hate us. Yet they're trying to tell us how to do it. Adam Sessler, we mentioned him. Adam Sessler is a ideological whack job. Ideological whack job. Hates you if you don't believe what he thinks in. Attacks you on Twitter if you're a normal individual. Basically, by lambasting one half of the United States of American political structure, you lose half your possible customer, your viewers. Because they don't care about us. They don't care about gaming. They just want to push their agenda. They want to push their agenda and show you this is how you do it. This is how you game. You game our way. It's the proper way. If you're a normie, sweeping in, taking a look. G4 TV Senior Vice President Blair Herter tells gamers, don't watch us after Frost rant. So basically, again, their executive staff hates us. Hates real gamers. You see what this is? They're setting the stage to continually push us aside. We are no longer a viable customer to them because they're setting up. I've shown you the track, the path that has been followed. They have pushed us out. They've changed the rules of tabletop gaming to usher in for the woke crowd, to tell the woke crowd how to do it, to replace us with their version. And if new versions come in, to be indoctrinated into being the woke gamer. This is why and how it is important that we defend ourselves, that we defend ourselves from these trash individuals. We do not let fake gamers like Freddy Prince Jr., like Kevin Smith, like Frost, and the people involved with her in G4 TV. We do not let them take over. We have to fight back. I made this series to fight back because it is well known that our hobby, this hobby of tabletop gaming, has been invaded. It's a well-known fact, but nobody talks about it enough. We have to talk about it. We must continually shine a light on how it's woke and how it's fake and how it's structured, how they don't want you to have freedom of thought. They want you to do it their way. We shouldn't do it their way. We should do it our way. We take what they have and we don't spend our money on it. We don't give them views. We don't give them traction. This is not giving them traction. This is calling them out. I call out G4 TV. I call out Freddy Prince Jr. I've already called out Kevin Smith for half a year last year. We call them out. We tell them, we're not going to play your game. We're not going to let you tell us that orcs are racist. We're not going to let you tell us that there shouldn't be alignments in Dungeons and Dragons or games anymore, that it's hurtful, it's problematic, it's toxic to be a hero. We have to sit and talk. We have to have the Hogwarts version in D&D, Strixhaven, where we're all just going to sit around and go to school and have a CW show in our gaming experience. We have to tell them no, that we are taking our dice back from them. We are taking our characters, our stories, our franchises back from them. They do not get to tell us how to game. They do not get to set the rules on how to game. We are the gamers. We make it work. Not you. Us. Where do we go from here? Well, upcoming panel, February 13th, this coming Sunday, as of the making of this video, on my panel show, The Roundtable. After the regular content, we're going to have a big panel discussion on this topic. We're going to talk about everything I've covered. We're going to talk about experiences. We're going to talk about how do we fix this? What do we do to stop this? Where do we go from here? All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm here to tell you the truth based on facts and logic to earn your trust and support. Facts don't care about your fee-fees. Hit the notification button. Share my videos if you like what I'm preaching. And by all means, I encourage you to leave a real comment, because you can disagree with me. And if we're normal people, we can probably still find common ground, because that's what normal people do. Get along, even if they have different opinions. We are not stands. We are not SJWs who are cowards behind keyboards. I don't care what they think. I will never care what they think. And if we don't pay attention to them, they will lose their power. And the world is starting to realize this. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everyone. I don't do Facebook. I will never do Twitter. If you want to reach out to me, email me at therednerd@gmail.com. I'm on Getter now, at @TheRedNerd, the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can also follow me on Odyssey at The Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.